Alright, so this is a super fly power-up, as she just said. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm just going to go and make a quick round to collect the gems. And fun fact, when I was a kid, I wanted to make a written guide to Spyro to tell you like how many gems there were in each places and where the eggs were and all of that, so you could get 100%. And I never really got around to it. But if you press the X button when you're flying, you can just like go a bit higher, gain some altitude. And right here on this ledge, you can find the third egg. So there we go. Now I'm going to go back. There's a cool little trick you can do. It's not really that difficult or that much of a trick. But if you go through the Superfly power-up once more, and you actually... I did not hover at the end there, the game did it for me. But if you continue, you can go over here and get the extra life. So there we go. Now we still don't have enough money to pay money bags to get Sheila out. So we're going to gather a bit more. We're getting there. So of course this first world isn't really that hard. Now there's a lot of gems here and a lot of NPCs. So I'm going to collect most of these gems and then I'm going to let them talk. There's a few important things they have to tell you. Sparks is actually pretty useful because he, I think it's a he, goes around and collects gems for you. So if you see like, there we go, see? He kind of like goes and grabs them. Let's talk to this guy.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
Alright, so yeah, the portal stopped working. We need 10 dragon eggs to open up this portal to go to a new world, so that's not gonna be until a little while.
Do you like the active camera mode? If not, I can set it back to the passive mode.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I won't change it. Now, her dialogue actually changes if you don't change the camera. She says like your camera is now in the passive mode and you have to move it yourself. Would you like me to set it to active? I just did it first because I'm really accustomed to the active one.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the square button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down the square button.
So that's some pretty useful tips. Right before we do that, we're going to go back to this suspicious rock over here. And if you go on top and you use triangle while in midair, you can do like a ground slam or something with your horns. And there's an egg here. So there we go. Alright. Now, there's 5 eggs in this overworld, and Hunter just said that the last one was at the bottom. So we got them all. Now, this little sign over here is left by Zoe that says that she has a task for Sparks later on. So we're gonna come back to it when we can. Alright, so we've almost got enough money to pay money bags. There we go. Now we can free Sheila the kangaroo. She's actually a pretty fun character. She's a fun character to play as. I think for those of you that have played the like the game before and know all the playable characters, I would say my favorite would be tied between the first one and the third one, and my least favorite is probably the fourth one. So yeah, there we go. Here's the final egg in this world at the bottom of the lake, and then you can go up here towards the speedway, which is basically like a challenge level. So we're not going to go there quite yet. We can't actually go there right now because we don't have enough eggs. I think it's 20, yeah. So 20 eggs for that. We have 2 jars right here, and I'm missing one. Okay. Actually, one that I almost always forget is... Oh, we can talk to this NPC right here.
Here I was, about to go for a nice swim at Shell Beach, and my portal just disappeared right in front of me. If you go find some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal will turn on again.
Alright. So, we need to gather a few more eggs to open this portal too. So now we've got 3 portals that we can activate right now. So yeah, back to what I was saying. One gem that I almost always forget is right at the beginning. Around these parts right here. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Let's see. Later on you get the ability to search for gems, so that's quite useful. You don't have the ability right now. You do have it in other games, but not in this one. Oh, there we go. Here's the one gem. Alright, so we've finished the home world, and now we can go and talk to Moneybags to free Sheila.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. The pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Alright, so we're gonna pay 300
Spyro,
to free
I
her.
love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich. I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for this episode covering the homeworld, the first homeworld, Sunrise Springs. And in the next episode, we're going to go into Sheila's help and help her do some damage control, as she said. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and give me your feedback in the comments down below. See you guys then. Bye.